Live just got cut. So, yeah, coming back to the stress that we're dealing with. I'm at the studio today and I'm here to talk about the reason that our shipment is delayed. About a week ago, when we did our leak test, we found out that there is a leak. What appeared to be a small leak has slowly, gradually spread out and has found 3 or 4 points of exit. Um, and we are currently trying to figure it out now. Let's go in and check out what's going on. If you guys have any inputs, any ideas, any suggestions, let me know. I'm always open to advice. But yeah, my ride, my ride to work, and beautiful Shiro. Okay, so let's go. Here's Saksham. Saksham is super fried. We're switching water around. So first point of leak is in front of this tank. Second point of leak seems to have stopped last night. It's dried up. But third point of leak is still coming out, still flowing out at a small rate. Fourth point of leak. And the fucking fifth one is near. Okay, sorry, this is one. And that, my friends, is the big one. So this, what's going on, Harshal? Good morning. Good morning, Chris. Now, good to see you guys. Um, we're talking about a stressful topic right now. This has been haunting me for the past week, literally haunting me. So I'm gonna show you what we're doing and what our plan is. Hold up, the wood's being coated right now. Good morning, Mr. Sasi. Okay, so these are the main leakages, and it's happened because the fabricator. I mean, I think this point is because the fabricator damaged the wall, but that should be irrelevant. We should be able to hold the water in without any issues. Epoxy, yep, Harshal, but I need to find out where, right? I can't, you know how much epoxy is going to cost for me to coat this entire thing? Oh, Praveen, good to see you, bro, Praveen. So this pond and this pond, I put meth blue in so that if the water from there is leaking, I can tell. Then second up, potassium permanganate in the second two ponds so that if it's leaking, we can tell. And the third one was clear water. Yeah, the the third set of tanks is clear water, and I have my doubts that the pond leaking is this one because on the outside, so I have no leakages towards the back of this entire setup. All the leakages are along that side. Yeah. Now, what I think is that you see, I had planned out centralized aeration where I was going to put a blower over there, and then there's a pipe coming down and separating into all of the ponds so that I could have inbuilt aeration. But what's happening is I think beside that pipe at the base, okay, or at the top, there's leakage, there's point of leak, which is where the water is escaping from. The sumps, I initially thought it was a sump, so we fiberglass the bottoms. The sumps don't seem to be leaking. And then this is basically the color of the water coming out. All right. So, no blue, no purple, just simple, straightforward, clear water. So, we're quite certain that it's originating from here, coming out with the pipe. Which pipe? That pipe right there. Yeah, it's coming out with it and then going along the perimeter outside. So, this entire patch of cement is just to hold in the aeration pipe, and that is the only part that's actually leaking. So what my doubts are is that I'm going to block off the aeration pipes completely. Yeah, we're going to dry out the ponds right now, block out the aeration pipe, and then check again. If it still doesn't stop with the aeration blocked off, then we're in for trouble, guys. We are in for trouble. stressing me out. So that is a disclaimer on what's going on here and why it's taking so long. Um, I can't help but blame myself for being in such a rush while constructing this damn place. So you need to fill it up to the top because at that point we can know clearly if there's any leakage. Yeah, exactly what's going on right now. So here's another problem. There is a huge heat wave, okay, in Pune, and there's a huge water shortage. I feel horrible for wasting any water right now. So because this entire setup takes me about 20 tankers to fill up. Yeah. I couldn't possibly it I couldn't possibly deal with 20 tankers of water loss right now. Um, so what we're doing now is I'm going to, since I can't find it the way I've been trying now, first we're pushing all the water out of that pond into here. Yeah. We'll dry this bad boy out, try and see if we can find it with our eyes, you know, um, and see if we can find it like that. I'll move all this water here, move all this water here, dry these three ponds up completely, and then see if I still got the leak in my concrete on that side. If I still have the leak on that side, then it's clearly none of these tanks, and the issue that I'm dealing with is definitely from the sump. And if it stops, then clearly I've got the leakages in these three ponds, in one of these three ponds, and we will start putting a fresh coat inside after trying to see if we can physically find it. So that's what's going on right now. It's king hot. It's damn hot in Pune. It's difficult to stay in here without fans and things on. But so that's the scene. What I'm gonna try and do now is I'm gonna dry out the tank that I think is leaking, dry it out really fast, okay? And once it dries up, we're gonna sweep the bottom, like get it properly dry, and then try and see if we can find a moist part of the wall. Uh, this is a suggestion by Mario. If we can find a moist part of the wall on the inside after we've emptied the whole thing and cleared it out, that point is the point that is leaking from. If the concrete is wet over there, then that's obviously, bro, Praveen, it's about 1600 square feet of ground. I mean, just 1600 square feet of construction, 6 feet, 7 feet tall with like multiple chambers. I'll spend more money than I'm spending. I mean, more money than I've spent constructing the entire place if I want to fiberglass all of these ponds. I think fiberglassing works out to about $100, $140 a square foot. So a shit ton of money, my friend. I need to be efficient about this and try and solve this problem in the most cost effective way that I can. Also, guys, please go and hit the like button. All right. There is also a 2K subscriber, 2 koi for 2K giveaway coming up in about 50 subscribers. So don't forget to participate by checking out the community post, the post in the community section. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with. Anyhow, I think I've been losing network. Um, if you guys have any suggestions, drop them down in the comments. If you guys have my cell phone number, give me a call. If you're in Pune, come over and see if there's some way that maybe you could help me or give me some advice. But yeah, thanks for checking in. If you've watched this video, or if you're watching this video, I try and keep things on my YouTube channel on the positive side. But when there's an issue that comes up, I prefer to just be straightforward about it instead of beating around the bush and save me a lot of effort. So that's why I'm here. So stay tuned. Keep watching our Keep an eye out for our videos and keep an eye out for the solution, the final end solution of this goddamn leak. Hopefully, in the next few days, I can come to you guys with some good news and say that we've found it, we've finished it, and it's over. Let's see how it goes. This thing is haunting my dreams at this point, this league. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate your kind words. Rubberized paints will do. They should, man, Praveen. I've been using rubberized paints. We've used rubberized black rubberized paint on the entire goddamn thing. Even 2K with Stena. Um, it's not happening. That's gonna be my last choice. Where if I'm unable to identify the 1 or 2 points where this water is exiting from, then I will be forced to spend a shit ton of money and do an entire waterproofing treatment on all the tanks again, which will cost me a few days easily, 4 or 5 days easily for everything to dry and for everything to kind of cure properly. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Everything can't be going super smoothly. If there's no problems, then you ain't pushing hard enough. And I honestly believe that. I think I'm just paying for being in such a goddamn rush all the time. Fine, we built a koi farm in record time and things like that. At least 4 coat and tank should be dry. Done, bro. Done. That's Praveen. That's like the only option left at this point. For the next 4 days, that we cake this goddamn construction and rubberized paint. It's so pissing off, man, because there's like so much construction work, there's so much civil work in these ponds. It's like a nightmare trying to find this one leak, man. Like I've see the water that is coming out from all the 5 points is the same color. It's not potassium pink, it's not meth blue, it's just simply clear. So wherever all of this water is coming from, it's coming from one place, I believe, which is one of the clear tanks. So let's see. Hopefully, by the end of today, I have some good news for you guys. Um, and if not, I'm just gonna keep at it until I find it. I'm giving myself 4 days, 5 days. I'm giving myself this week to try and solve this entire situation, and hopefully, by the next weekend, if it's not dry, your screwed coat paint will peel off. You have to put, obviously, we let it dry. It's so hot here that there's no way it's not gonna dry. Temperatures inside our koi house are roughly in the 40 degrees to 42 degrees range because of this goddamn greenhouse effect. Um, but yeah, so keep you guys posted. Don't if you're watching this on the replay, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know you were here. Mm, see you guys next time. Let's go.